Hello everybody. Today I want to showcase something special which I think many people will benefit from. I'm gonna showcase my gameplay and I will do an explanation on what decisions I made during the game. It's really helpful if you want to get into the game. So listen to it. This is a pro player match between R8 Esports and Dragon Esports. I am part of Dragon Esports here and I hope you enjoy the review of my gameplay here. I had this idea for a long time. I think it's something unique that not many people do. So yeah, it's really good. So for starters, we play a better comp. We have the Cassidy and the Baptiste, which is just generally more pressure. So we have an advantage over the enemy team, but they have to play it different than us. Basically what we want to do, we want to brawl a lot. So we want to get close, cut off their angles, so the Sojourn and the Kiriko cannot get long range spam fire in from the angles, because that's what we lose to in this composition. So analyzing that, at first I'm gonna like see, okay, they have this comp, so we go group up and then we walk in together. This is super important to understand that I have to go close in order to win. Right here, the slow splits the Ramattra from walking out basically and helps stops them from helping him. This was the main reason to use that split. I also want to make sure to hold the corner here. I don't want to like give it up and make it hard for them to re-peek. Like the Sojourn right now has no good angle, and that's what I'm trying to keep here. Like keep the Sojourn on a really bad angle. We get an entry pick on the Tracer, that's really on the Sojourn, that's really good. And now we just chill. A lot of times you find as a tank player that you run into situations which you just can't take. Right there, I need to understand, okay, there's no point pushing the Kiriko, even if it's sad, because no one in my team was ready. And as you can see, like, looking back is always something that you need to do. It's super strong as a tank. Really helps you in situations. Right here, it's the same reason. Like, my team wanted me to play here, and then I counter-argued that I should play over here again. The main reason is I don't want to give the Sojourn top left, because otherwise we will like have heavy spam on point with Kiriko and Sojourn being in these kind of positions. So it's gonna be really hard to break that position ever without having like really good ults, and we have no one that can like really pressure the point. Like we could play to contest the point forever, but it's not really working out when they get all the space. So right here it's better for me to like take this kind of position because of that reason. So I walk back into the position. I want to deny the Sojourn from taking a good angle, as you can see right now. And now we have a situation where we can shoot the Ramattra where he's in our space, right? Because he's going in too early, he needs to poke me out before he walks in. That's would be his job, but he didn't really do it, so we get to draw a lot of cooldowns from him, as you can see, right? He's like really low HP. Unfortunately, they do get a pick on our Lucio. Everyone should have like walked in harder, like Madara or Escanor, an example, should have like really pressured really hard in order to walk up here. Fortunately, we can't always have that, so now I need to understand, I need to get out a bit, because they use a lot, they invest, and I will just like play to contest point, because I can't push in, like we're two people down, so now it's just like trying to play for point and die on point basically. I see the Ramattra is walking in very hard, so right here I'm just like trying to poke him out and get him really low. Unfortunately my ram form just declined in that situation on the pulse bomb, otherwise I would have like lived the sticky, but it's okay. Like me holding that position, as you can see, it's so valuable, because right now I see the Ramattra is overextended, and even though they're up a player, he walks into a 1v3 for like a few seconds, right? This is like we have a it's a 3v 4v1. It's actually 4v1 if our cast goes in, but it's gonna be a 3v1, yeah. So right here, like, this drains him a lot of cooldowns, and then he's forced to block, and if he's forced to block and they have to heal, then I can keep punching. This is why punching in the back is much more important than punching the Lucio there, because if I don't punch the Ramattra and he lives, and then he can punch the lamp and then kill my bub, and then he's gonna live anyway. So right here, not going for the Lucio is just better than going for the Ramattra is just better than going for the Lucio in that situation. That's the main reason why I punch him here. So yeah, we come back here. We lose this fight unfortunately, but we're gonna play slow and we're gonna regroup. Actually, we might even try to win this one, because we got the Lucio pick. But yeah. Right here it was really hard on where to go. I want to use my ult in order to get the entry pick, and then I want to like chase. But that ult was definitely not really good. It did get the entry picks, but it was very risky. That's like a clutch ultimate, because we were down a really heavy support, and that means that I can't really go for a lot of punches, right? So it's really risky to go for that. Fortunately it worked out. Not all the time. Now the next fight is going to be similar. You want to take a good position. Right here I just farm window for my team, so we can window up. Here again I want to go close. I want to hold this corner, so to make it hard for the enemy team. Get a lot of shield value by this. As you can see, like the shield just makes sure to keep the angle. And the Ramattra walks into a pinch here again. Like I can like shield and then turn around and punch him. And my team can also shoot him in the back. So this is like really, really good for me. A bit risky, of course, but I have my ramp form, so I should be living it. And as you can see, we both got really low. This is like an understanding situation that it's okay to like let the Ramattra walk through you. You can just hold the ramp form, stand over here, and then hold the right click, and then your team will take care of the Ramattra in the back. So that's really, really important. Here I want to punch through the window basically and shoot through the window. So I position myself over here. Yeah, and then it's just clean up, right? Try to position well. Here I try to like touch because my Trace has 10 HP. So right now it's worth because we have the point that do not push the Tracer here and wait for everyone, right? Like I can't really push into their space right now. There's a big mistake from the Doomfist pushing into our space. I also want to tank the punch here so my Cassidy can high noon. Right? Yeah, and then the game's over. The first round at least. So we go to the next round. This is also a very common map. Not a really good map from us, I would say. Really, really bad played. From the decision making a lot. But you will find out why. So first, I want to take high ground, basically. I want to take this high ground. It's really unlucky that we get ourselves caught here. What I would have wanted to do is wanted to chill and then place the shield over here and then walk inside with the team. Gonna be really hard, so we might as well, like there's two options. You can walk inside. Option number 2 is you just wait around the space. You can play far range. I don't see a reason with Sojourn to push inside. I feel like that just gives away our advantage of playing the long range poke. So that's what I think I initially called that, to just like chill around this area, force point, and then make them peek us in return, right? Because they can't stay in there forever. Just makes them force a 3v5 in main, which is just really bad for them. So they can't really do that. So then I wanna like wait, since we're down a player, right? You cannot like engage without a player. Even in rank, it's a very common thing to just walk out of the fight and re-engage as 5, because now they have the space. Going in now would be crazy. Going in with less player. But we do want to touch, so I'm going to touch here. I'm using my ramp form a bit early. I'm trying to catch the Tracer with the slow. Unfortunately, he did not really recall. Now I'm just trying to hold the point. This is like just like dying for point, right? I see my Tracer is touching right now, so I'm getting off, right? I'm just trying to live. I have ramp form again, so I'm trying to get back on. It's like the blocking, right? Blocking is so good. But now I'm in big trouble, basically. You also get the Tracer pick, but it's really, really close that I don't live here. Like, if I had played a bit slower here and waited a bit longer, as you can see, like, the point wasn't, like, fully capped. It was, like, over here. So, if I had waited, like, a millisecond longer, I would have enough time for the cooldown up, and then I could have potentially turned the fight. That would have made a difference, because me dying first there just made our entire team crumble, of course. Because they didn't shoot me anymore, they shot the team. So, yeah. It's not really good. But I think the contest in general is completely fine. Contesting as Ramattra like that is completely in the norms. But you can also learn something from it. Right here we want to punch the Rama in the back at best. Super, super important. And then I basically like want to just chill. Like, we have as you can see, if I just like run out instantly with 200 HP, I walk into the Tracer and the Lucio angle, and I can't really do that. So I just gotta wait for an opportunity for them to open up the corner for me to walk out. Then I'm trying to use a good slow in order to catch the Lucio, and I'm gonna like be on the contesting spot again. Make it really, really hard for them to kill me. Also wanna pressure out the Tracer, because I know I can kill him here. Because he used a lot of blinks really badly, so I'm going in for the kill. Right here, this is like an ult to kill the Kiriko or to force beats in the enemy team. So it's really good, because now we just secure the fight and then we have positional advantage. You can count that as an ult waste, but it just cleans the fight. The fight was still losable, but I can see why I should have kept it as well. There's two reasons to it. Definitely okay to keep it and definitely okay to use it. Both is fine in my opinion. At best, you don't want to use it, of course. You want to win without, but sometimes it's just not the case. Right here, we want to play the long range, because we have the Sojourn, right? So we're going to play the long range angle. I'm setting up to touch point. This is really, really important for me to do. Then I'm going to shoot the Cassidy. I can't really drain him, so it's very risky. Now I'm going to push in. I'm just going to try to live on point. Hopefully we beat. Great, there's our beat. As you can see, like, me touching point right here is really important. I'm using my slow to catch the backline, and right here I would have wanted my Tracer to go back. Because for me it's way easier to hold point than it is for the Tracer, and we could have fight a 2v1 on point, and now we fought a 2v2 and a 3v3 inside the room. Not really the most optimal. Everyone is low HP. I think I could have like decided to go top as well and like shoot the Ramattra, but I had the feeling that I wanted to contest point. I wanted my Tracer over there because he had pulse bomb. But you can't always have it like you want it. That's like if you watch review with the team and if you talk with the team, you can make plays like that. Fortunately, it's not always granted. Really unlucky we flipped the point here. The fight was definitely very winnable, looking at this. Really, really unlucky we flipped the point. But it's okay. We need to go next fight. And then see how we approach the next one. Right here, again, like we have no ults. The enemy team have Kiriko ult, so our main goal should be to kite the ultimate. And to bait it by playing aggressive right here. Like right here he's forced to use it, and now we just get back out, right? So that's our goal. We want to bait the Ramattra into a position where he dies. Basically 1v5. I know I'm in lamp right now, that's why I kept punching there. That's like min-maxing your opportunity window. Now walking up into the ram, I want to slow him, I want to push everything into him, walk behind him and punch him. And then we just like play to cap the point. This is like a play that's really unnecessary, but it gets the kill, right? But I don't necessarily have to kill him. If you don't feel like you can push him there, then just don't push him. He can't really do anything. Mainly holding good positions is already enough to put yourself in carry positions. This is like the main thing with tank. A lot of players don't understand how to play in good positions, neutral positions. And that's why like they fail to do to get themselves in position where they can feel like they can carry. So right now we just wait. I'm waiting for an opportunity. The reason to play close here is because we have a brawl ult advantage. What that means is they don't have beat yet. We track that really well. And we know like they don't have ram ult and they don't have beat. And I have it, right? So I want to like push in with my ram ult because that's our advantage in the fight. So I'm going to use the ram ult right here to bait all their resources away and then get a lot of entry picks, right? Like the ram ult here is just really, really strong in this situation. So that really gets the fight done well. Like understanding what win conditions you need in order to win a fight. Like understanding to brawl there instead of like playing for the long range poke like you used to. Because you know like they have this and this abilities up or not. And then you make the decision on what to play. That's really, really important as a tank. Because you should understand cooldown rotations better than anyone else in the team. Understanding if you're up cooldowns, if you're down cooldowns, if you need to kite, if you need to fight. That's the main key for a tank to know. And it's really easy to track if you look at like a lot of movement abilities. Movement abilities decide what to do, because if the enemy team have a lot of movement abilities and you down HP, that means that they can like chase you really well. If they don't have movement abilities, it makes it really easy to chase them, because that means that usually you don't have to kite. If they don't have movement abilities, you can just keep walking usually. Because then they can't keep positions that drain you of your resources, usually. So that's like a good thing to look at if you try to understand cooldown rotations and if you're up cooldowns or down cooldowns. Right here we play the Ramattra again. But actually, do I want to show this? I mean, I could show the Winston map, but Ramattra is just a very, very key hero right now. A lot of people play Winston. But I can show the Ramattra into Winston. If you fail in scrims against that, maybe this will help you a bit understanding on what to do better in your team. Because right now we all play like back point, which is really good. Because this makes sure that they have to engage at one point. They can't really keep poking from this angle. Even if they have Soldier and Kiri, they need to be very careful here doing this. I also don't want to take too much poke, so if you watch my POV, I don't really want to put myself in a position where the Soldier is poking me out, right? So right here I want to poke him out, I want to force a reaction from him. And now we just keep doing the same, right? Like now we want to shoot the Tracer. In my team I see everyone push, so I also need to go for the monkey. The monkey commits way too far. This is very common. Like what they should have done is like someone should have went through here, and then someone should have like went from behind, like really get the pinch going in this area, like maybe set up high ground in a way, like the monkey to jump high ground and then get healed by Kiri and where no one can push him. This is what they probably should have done. This is a direct approach, and this is like really bad from him, because this forces a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 player against 2 player matchup. Because the Kiriko and the Lucio and the Soldier are just too far away to do any damage on my backline. They can't really kill me, so now I put myself in a position where I just punch the bubble, right? And like really hope to get the entry picks. Then I'm using my slow to catch the kite. That's always really important, like using slow in order to force the enemy team to either, like the slows over here, right? I force the enemy team to either walk through it or to walk into the team. So that's like really good for a brawl matchup, to understand how to use slow like that. Like a lot of times you want to use it like that. Okay, then we have our next situation here. They have basically what I'm trying to just do here is I'm trying to make an opportunity for us to spam that choke and make it hard for the enemy team to walk out. Like they really have it hard, because I'm gonna keep the Lucio and the Kiriko in the choke and the Echo an example, and make it really hard for him to push. And it gives us an opportunity now to like shoot the Tracer in a 1v4, right? Because I can like shield here, turn around, shoot the Tracer, and then we can maybe kill him if we drop on him. So this is like really bad engage from Hera, an example. Like the Unlimited is the Spanish player Hera. So it's really bad engage from him. Too early. Because it makes him, now we force him out and he gets entry picked, right? Because I have a good position. And he has to like solo hold that position, and it's really too early. Now we spam the monkey. I want to shoot the bubble a lot, so my team can get away doing that. I don't want to push too far. Like once again I see, okay, I can like potentially chase here, but there's no point. Like right now we just chill, we kill the Echo, now we go back point. It's very good to hold these standard positions. Right here I want to drain the monkey of resources so he can't commit on my backline. And then we just go back to the point, right? Now I'm on the point. This is like a position where you usually want to flip the map. Like really good to flip. Just really hard. That's just it. That is really good. So right here I would want my team to play behind me or to drop. But as you can see, I'm trying to keep 2 people contested. And that works out really well for us. Here I could have definitely killed him. So I have to commit my ult here. This is also a really good ult, because this is what I meant, right? Like right here I know the Tracer doesn't have movement abilities, so I don't necessarily have to kite. Like I can be the one taking all the damage here, because they don't have a chance to get an entry pick this way. Like the monkey is 10 HP and the Tracer can't really go in to finish someone off because he doesn't have cooldowns. So right here using ultimates for the mistake of not hitting the Tracer there when he was 10 HP, it's completely fine. It's also not the best mechanics for me here. Definitely need to aim up. That looked like aimbot, honestly. What the fuck is that? Why did I shoot the Kiri through the wall? Bro! No way! That's actually funny. A shot of health. Oh my god. Okay, that's crazy. That is actually ridiculous. Okay, whatever. You know what I mean, right? It happens. So, it's not that deep. But again, like, it was really important to poke out the Tracer there and to fight the 1v2, because I know with shield I can like poke them out really good. That's like the main thing, right? Here again, like their Tracer going in way too early, They need to wait for a regroup. They keep fighting. They're down a monkey. They can't engage now, even if they have a lot of ults. It's too early. Like, them poking right now just drains them resources. And as you can see, this is why I play a bit aggro here. Because I know I won't really be in trouble. Because we can just keep pushing and they need to keep kiting. It's really, really awful for them to play. Now, again, it's completely fine losing to ults. I mean, we have beat Overclock. They have 4 ults that are just a win condition, right? Primal is gonna be a win condition. So it's completely normal losing to that. Right here I want to poke out the Tracer again, make sure that he cannot engage with the monkey together, basically. But now the issue is like they still go past me, right? I have to know that I need to get out here. They use Primal here, so we have to kite, and I don't want to keep taking poke. Like right here is completely fine walking through the choke and just waiting, playing slow. I sadly don't get the beat, that's a really good bubble from him. But it doesn't really do a lot. Right now we force copy, we use speeds, they use copy, we use overclock. They use 4 ults and we use 2. It's completely fine losing to that. Of course it's always better to win, but if you don't, it's okay. I'm just gonna push the point and make sure that we get another fight going soon. Their echo is low, so I'm trying to finish him off. As you can see, I create opportunities to get the kills. Just like what I want to do, right? So now we go to the next point. And we want to go high ground, basically. Really, really important. Want to shield up like this, and then I want to poke out the monkey. Poking out monkey is super essential for everyone in the team to play. It is, as I said, with the same with Ramattra. If you let Ramattra be there forever, then you gotta poke him out. You gotta poke him out, make him use form. After form, you walk out. Right here, I want to like ult the monkey. Really unfortunate that I don't get the kill on him. The reason for not getting the kill is the tree. That's actually crazy. Because I hit the tree instead of him, and if I hit him here, he would have died. So yeah, that's a micro thing that makes the entire fight different. If he gets entry picked here and they still use Kiriko ult and we win the fight, then they're cooked. But again, that's something to improve on mechanic wise. From the positional play, I think I played it really well. The slow could have been better though. But yeah. Now I want to walk up, I want to hold the choke. This is a position where it's just really, really good. Because right now I have the same mindset, right? I want to hold this choke, make it hard for them to push, and I want to have my Tracer, an example, go over here. Because look at the difference, like, and I talked to Courts about that. If I play here, it makes way more pressure for them to walk on me and to have set up angles for me to get poked out. Like, they need to poke me out, otherwise they never push card. And now they can't really commit a dive because they always have to walk through me. And I can like shoot them in the back and I can steal card and I can do a lot of stuff, right? Our Tracer needs to be mobile and active because we need the debuff on him to get the potential kills on the engage. Because if he's not in a position to counter dive here, the engage, then we're never gonna win. And this is like also fine because we have meter advantage, so we don't need to press into them. So we can just hold a defensive hold on high ground. So I really like our setup right here. Make it really hard for the enemy team to commit on us. They're gonna use ults to commit. That's completely fine. Because as you can see, it's really, really hard for them to push me in this position. And I just have this corner like forever, right? And they need to set up angles in order to do anything here. So it's really, really good for us. Right here we just poke out the Tracer. The monkey commits really, really badly. And now it gives us an opportunity to push. Because they have invested a lot of cooldowns. And they're all low HP, so now we can chase. And it also gives us the opportunity to kite again, because they don't have movement abilities right now. So right now it's completely fine to chase. Keep draining them, get the entry picks. Then they use their copy badly, and just make sure that we get the entry pick on the 2. Really, really good position for me, enabling me to get a lot of punches in there. So now I'm taking high ground. I want to catch their rotation and try to kill someone here. That was, I think, called. So it's completely fine playing over here. Not the most optimal, right? But it's okay. As you can see, like, having that slow right here. Okay. Keep poking them. I know I can, like, poke them here. I don't like our beat. But at the same time, it's okay. They use their own beat. So yeah, here I'm just chasing the Tracer. Could have definitely hit him there after a recall though. But yeah, completely normal. But as you can see, like a lot of against dive, you want to dive is a combination where you want to have every single cooldown for an entry pick. You want to engage, and with every single cooldown you have, you want to get an entry pick, and then you want to get out. And then you want to reset the cooldowns and then redo it again in a 4v5 then. So that's the entire goal of dive. Either you invest every cooldown to get positional advantage, or you invest every cooldown to get a kill. And then you need to reset cooldowns and then re-engage. This is why I keep draining them here, because I know in our matchup that our poke, or like positional poke, and to keep them drained is more important than me being in a good position right there. Like a good position is an exception right now, right? Now, same thing. I know that I don't have cooldowns, so right here I'm just chasing, because I know like from my experience that they're likely to die here if I chase. So I get a really, really good play here. The question is, should I have used ult? Probably could have been avoidable, but that's like looking at the extremes, right? Really, really sad that we don't kill the soldier that late. Really, really unlucky. That's just a misplay from us, but it's completely okay. Now I take a lot poke. This is not good, what I did right here. Like, I need to be a way slower position. Like, I took way too much poke here. I should have just been in ram form longer. I don't know why I went out of it. Did I go out of it? I go out of it early, right? Yeah. I should have just turned around and blocked and walked inside here, probably. To stop taking poke, then create an off angle. And then once the monkey jumps in, then I'm gonna shield like this and then punch the monkey. That's the main thing I should be doing here, but don't really do that. Again, like, it's okay to not play completely perfect. Right here we engage with window. Really, really good window. And here I do a crucial mistake that leads us to not winning that point. I've go in a 1v3. As I said in my coaching sessions, a lot of times I say this is a common mistake tank players do. And even me, who is like one of the best tank players in Europe or in general, I do this mistake lots of times. I just do it less than you probably. That's the main difference that makes a thing. Because I hit more shots than you on average. I hit more cooldowns on you on average. I play a better position on average. I play more pressure positions. And I go in less 1v3 situations, meaning I drain less cooldowns from my team to save me, right? So this is like the position where I don't want to be in. All I have to do right now is to play over here, and make sure they don't get a free engage from that angle. And if they go around, then we flip the map and then we play over here, and then it's gonna be the same situation for them to go in from here. It's a really, really bad play from me here, definitely. Makes the easy win from 2 minutes 40 seconds go down to the last seconds now. And it's losable at the end, and you will see that. It's crazy. So, yeah, really, really bad play from me. Definitely lost us that fight. One fight, basically. Because we had an entry pick with window, right? Or at least it didn't really lose the fight, but... yeah, it did lose the fight, but they could have used ults to turn the fight. Now they didn't have to invest Monkey Primal in example. This is a really bad Monkey Primal. As you can see, if you look at it from the overview, this is why it's a bad Monkey Primal. This is the same Ice Gnome, you know, he's a really, really good player. He has top 1 peak, I think. He's also rank 1 peak in ranked. But, I mean, yeah, this is just a 1v5 commit. The Tracer is basically out of the fight. I'm shooting him. Really, really bad. Really, really bad Primal. Unfortunately, we don't really kill him, and Gara lets himself get Primaled here. I think this is just mechanical misplay from him. Yeah, shouldn't really run away like that. Or at least get out all the way, right, if he already runs. Not the best. Whatever. It was a 1v5 commit Primal. In my opinion, not really good. Now we just lose the fight, it's fine. I'm trying to get out here, since dying card is always an option, right? But it's also okay to just get out. So now this is what I'm doing, and I'm trying to get out. Especially in ranked, it's more common to just walk out and see, okay, the fight is lost, we just walk out. Right here I had a feeling, okay, we can maybe fight over here and I can touch from here. This is like super strong, because then I have the same situation, right? I can touch from here, I can shield over here, and then we can shoot the monkey who's jumping in the back. And we can like be really safe inside by poking him out. But yeah, it's okay to go this way and like play over here. And then we have the same setup, right? Like, I want to be in the same position right here. I don't want to stay in the slow. I don't want to force my buff to heal me. So I'm just gonna wait here. I'm gonna play passive. I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna like tell the team, yo, play over there, we're super fine. Make sure to set up counter dive. We can't really push into that right now, because as you can see, if we walk into this, we just create weaknesses in our team. Either I will be separated and be alone here, and then I get forced back out, or if my team walks in, they will just have like the nastiest angle from Sojourn here, and from Winston, and from Tracer. It's just not gonna be a good time for my supports to walk into this choke. So right here, it's completely fine holding this. This is like really awkward if you're playing defense though. If you don't have meter advantage, then you would have to make a play by going through high ground, or in an example, having the Tracer on card, you go through high ground, try to catch the Sojourn, try to force them to flip the map, and once they flip the map, you can push the bot and then try to flip the map back, you know, basically, and push the bot in the opposite direction of their team. Try to get them off bot, and they have to chase instead of the other way. Because right now, we can just chill. We don't have to make a move. So that's really good for us. They invest overclock. I don't like our beat. I think our beat was really bad. But we were all low HP. That's a good overclock. We just hit 3 people, right? Yeah, that's a good overclock. Not a really good setup from us. Definitely needed to boop the monkey. Had to be more active. This is also the situation where I'm like really sad that Court's an example, he's not playing here because he needs to. He needs to rotate this map. He needs to make sure that they don't have to get kills from this angle, because I got card, right? So yeah, it's not really good that he also, like, now he forces a 3v. We could force a 4v1 and just pressure out the monkey. Now we have to invest 2 cooldowns, 2 ults, and we don't even kill the monkey. It's really bad. Yeah. Yeah, and now he even dies, right? Really bad. I still bot here for a few seconds. I'm using my slow to deny the monkey jump. Make sure that he doesn't really touch bot easily. Unfortunately, he still gets it. But that was the idea, to keep stealing bots and to give us more of the chance to get more fights in, right? Basically. It's always worth, because on a map like Flashpoint or on a map like Push, you always want to have a lot of fights, basically. It's also okay to push the card in the last second instead of not pushing it. I hear a lot of people always not wanting to push it, but usually you can like, get away pushing the card anyway. But here I'm shooting the Sojourn. They invest a lot of cooldowns. Again, it's completely fine losing to ults. Like, they invested Kiriko and Beat. It's really strong ults. So now it's completely fine. The most important thing is to understand not to turn the fight there with my own ult and just be patient. Because patience is rewarded in the end. It sucks when your team is dying to random crossfires, like right now, right? Like, we're peeking in a situation where we should just chill. I don't know why we peeked the rail, an example. I guess I could have shielded it better, but yeah, this is a very offensive position from my Cassidy. He should definitely wait everyone. And then I want to take either this position, this position, this position, this position. There's a lot of positions. Usually you want to play around here, make sure that the Sojourn is not here, and then force them all to play in this LOS, basically. Everyone should be playing here. That's what you want to do as a Ramattra. If you can't do that, then you gotta live with that. Now we're down a player, and we used window. So I'm trying to like chase, because we use window, right? I'm seeing maybe they're low, but unfortunately I can't. So now I have to play patient and be super patient. So right now I'm playing inside. I know they can't really push me inside. It's like super strong for me. It creates a situation where the enemy might walk inside and then they get crossfired from both sides, right? They walk into a pinch. So this is what I want to do. And it's the same situation again as before. Like, when the monkey jumps, I want to shield over here and then punch here or here. Like, I have the both options, and depending on if I know he has ult or not, I will go for the right decision there. Right now I'm just like looking for an entry pick, mainly because we had Bastion and we said push forward. So now we walk up. I see they overclock, so instead of keeping going here and dying for it and using ults, because I know right here, it's the same situation. Looking at my teammate's position, it's just experience, right? Usually you can like look back for a second and see, okay, no one is in a position to follow up. The only one is Krug, but he can't really follow up, and he even has to lamp himself here, so not really a good play from him. But again, everyone makes mistake. I did a lot of heavy mistakes this game as well, like the game would have already been over for 3 minutes if I hadn't done that mistake. So right now, it's important to understand to not walk into this crossfire where I will get primaled in and then end up dying, and my team will walk up to me, and then we will stagger, and then we lose the game. So right here, it's important to chill, wait the overclock, kite it, right? Now we have to play slow, kite the overclock. Be patient. I do want to put my shield up and pressure here. It's okay if we don't get the kill, so it's completely fine. We're down players, but I have to be patient. Really, really important. I'm standing inside here, and I know that I cannot really be pushed in here, because then I ult out and then we push out, right? So it's really, really strong to poke the Tracer here. Forces recall, and after recall, I know immediately he has recall. I'm looking in this direction, and I'm trying to drain him of the cooldowns that makes him unable to keep pushing, and then I can push up because they don't have movement abilities, right? As you can see, that damage alone on the Tracer, look how much damage he takes. He's now 50 HP, no cooldowns. Now we can push in, even though we're down 2 players. I push in, I get a lot of cooldown trades. Their Winston is 1 HP now because he has to hold the position. He has to hold aggressive. He should be very passive here though. Like him going out there is really, really bad. But now the point pressure, the point presence for me just makes sure that we win the fight. I get lamped here, so I'm gonna punch because I don't die in lamp, right? And it's really, really good. Really, really strong holds. Okay, and lastly, I wanna show you the attack on. We also lost 2 maps against them. They played really well. I can also show you the other maps. I think I played well on every map, to be honest. But I want to show you Monkey, since all the other maps are Ramattra, I believe. So I want to show you the Monkey. We had the idea to go D.Va here. This is like a high ground orientated map. If you watched my Unranked 2 GM on Tank, you'll find that this is a very high ground orientated map. So it's really, really important to play off the advantage that Monkey gives, which is like jump out, catch people that kite away, get farm nano, get good engages with nano. It's way more a threat than playing slow in the main, which is requires way more mechanical skill to get to work, because there's a lot of corners where it's just really hard to push into, with Sigma an example. So Monkey's just better. Can also play the D.Va though. D.Va's also a good idea here. So both are a good option. Right here, I'm just pressuring out the Monkey. Again, like, if you see Ramattra in a bad position, you pressure him out. Just make sure to get him out. You just walk up, take the space, and then you make the next decision. Then you poke them out again and again and again. That's all you have to do. You gotta put your team in a position where they can pressure out Monkey safely, basically. So right here, I want to do that. I just want to play slow in the beginning here. And once we have all cooldowns, then I'm gonna try to swing on the Monkey. This is not good what I'm doing right now. I'm feeding a lot of rail. I guess I pushed the card, but it's also not really good. I'm feeding a lot of rail. And now this is the situation, right? The Monkey commits in a 1v3 again, or like a 2v3. So too early, definitely. Like 2 of their players are inactive right now, and they can't really follow up on damage. This is really, really good from my team, and I can see, okay, I can make the decision to jump this or to jump the Monkey now. It would be probably better to jump the Monkey, force him out of position, then we take space, and then I can jump this gas station, and then we're good. But getting the kill here is just lucky, and it doesn't really involve me, right? So I'm really, really glad that we got the kill here. But those are the options I could have chosen. Now I chose to go for the Sojourn, because I know the supports are too separate and too split, so I will easily get the entry pick. And now I just want to get back out, right? Go back to card. Just chill, play slow, using my own bubble here. It's I don't want to not use the bubble here. I just gotta live, and then we gotta retake the position. So right now I see the Kiriko wants to go for headshot, so I'm jumping him to force a TP. Really, really good. Instead of like saving and body blocking the Ana there, or like whoever got slapped, I go for an offensive pressure because I know that Tracer doesn't have cooldowns to chase, because he just used recall on me, and he's in a bad position to chase. So I know no one can kill him in that position. That's why I went for the offensive pressure there instead of like playing passive and standing on him. Now I see Kiriko use TP, same position. I know Ana's bottom left, right? I know Ana's bottom left. He's not gonna be able to help. I would want my Tracer here as well, but it's completely fine. Now I'm just diving, committing, using a good bubble, and I kill both people here. So it's really, really, really good. Not the best punch, that's for sure. But yeah, it's a really, really good pressure here. Now we just finish off the Monkey, and then we're good. We go to the next point. I don't know if I should show the defensive holds. The game ended in a 3-2, by the way, so we lost 2 maps and we won 3 and we won the game. I think it was live streamed as well. Not too sure. But yeah, it's definitely a high quality match. There's 6 champion players in this, I think. I think Krug is champion, Speedy, Skippy, Ice, and Hera. Those are the champions, and me of course. So there's just really good. Now I jump high ground, trying to catch the soldier. Really, really bad for me to not play that properly. Like, I could have definitely played that a bit better. I jumped way too late up high ground. I forced the monkey out a lot. Because I want to play and give my Anna an opportunity to live. So I bubble her, right? So I don't enable her to the crossfire of the Sojourn. But as soon as I bubble her, I can like make a commit on the Lucio or on the Kiriko, an example. And then I force the Winston to get cut off from heal. So both work. But I find it playing slow there was a good option. The bubble was good, but this isn't really good. Because I cut myself off and that's like 50 damage. I could have done more on him for sure. And that would make sure that I get the entry maybe. If he would get healed now, I wouldn't get the entry, you know. So I get lucky that we win that fight. Because Rally is just better in this position. And we had Rally up before they had beat. Really, really important. So now we just push the point. I'm committing on the Soch here. Again, I don't want to walk inside. I just want to pressure him out, right? Make sure that he cannot hold that position for free. So I keep going here. That bubble may have been too early. But yeah, it's completely fine. Right here, I push inside. Because I know their team is super split. And we're fighting right now, right? Like, we want to... The card is over here. We want to get entry picks now. So now committing like this is super, super important. If I committed earlier there, they could have just went back and touched late, and then we would have been in trouble because I would have been in a 1v5. Now this was way better, and as you can see I get loads of value from the primal, so yeah. We want to shoot the trace out, get the late kills, and now we're basically in a position where it's gonna be really tough to win, because this is like really, really hard to break high ground, especially against their composition. It's just really tough. It's a bit early rotation from our team here, that's for sure. And our brick was separated. We should have definitely played... our brick should have definitely played over here. Earlier, because he let himself get poked out too hard. Let's see how he does. Yeah, he lets himself get clipped and he walks into bubble. Yeah, he should have definitely just played to live and walked inside here then. Because that's okay. Like, if he goes here and then re-peeks the Anna when he walks out, then it's super fine. He just gotta pressure out the Tracer. Also, our Tracer was not active right now. He's just pushing card. So it was just miscommunication. No one was playing the fight, and they took the opportunity of where we were all just AFK, basically. So it's really good engage from them. Looking back at it. Really good engage. They used overclock though. So, we're okay. Again, it's not too bad losing that fight. We are almost here back. This point is like really good because you get a lot of fast spawns in. Right here, again, the same thing, right? I want to pressure out the monkey in a 1v2. Then I see, okay, I'm committing on the Soch. Now he's out. So now I want to chill. Basically, and now we can take the position main because they don't have pressure to sustain it, right? So now I'm taking high ground. Really unlucky that they get the entry on our brick once more. It's the second time. To see, he got pulse bomb, right? Could have then been preventable. Yeah, it was a very aggressive position. It opens up the angle, that's for sure. But it's very aggressive. Our Tracer also needs to be over here then. If he plays like that, needs to be more aggressive. But it's okay. We were just walking up anyway. Now I use my primal. This is the only time where I felt like I played really badly here, mechanic wise, because I this thing here. I should have committed like this, you know, like over here. This would have been better. Because then I force him to walk back into the team. So, would be good. Now I give him a leeway to kite. And the Kiriko to TP on him. So yeah, we're not getting the kill here. But then I have to understand, okay, we're not getting a kill, I'm just getting out, right? It's really important to not just overextend feet and dilate there. I think I do that now though. Yeah, I thought someone was low. That's it. I just committed for an entry pick. Because then we can walk main anyway, because we have faster spawn, right? But yeah. Not the best monkey engage there. Should have just realized that we can't chase inside and just waited. Here I just take top for a second and then I want to keep trying to take top basically. It's like the main objective. Really, really good bubble from me and really bad beat. because it cuts off the entire beat. Like, no one gets beats. So now we just kill them all. Yeah, I mean, this is just a commit on the Kiriko. I don't want to use my primal. There's like a situation where you have to be confident and know, okay, to not use primal. If you feel like you're gonna die, then using primal is not a shame. But of course, if you want to be the top of the top, you don't want to use primal here. Especially with Winston, who doesn't have the highest skill ceiling, mechanic-wise, right? Or in tank in general. Right here, I counter-commit the Winston. I try to live inside. Really, really unfortunate that we let ourselves get caught here again. Our Tracer unfortunately gets shot here, so we don't get the offensive pressure that we would normally get out of them. You get a lot of value with the primal though. Yeah, really, really unlucky. I was very deep there as well. But again, if my Tracer was here, we would have definitely gotten more kills. So it's really, really unlucky that we got traded in this situation. I think going that deep could have also been preventable, but... yeah, I should have just played a bit more patient maybe, but I think it was still fine. Dying for that, you know, we have the space, they're all low HP. It's completely fine, because I think we win this fight now with Overclock, because they don't have offensive pressure right now, because all of them have no cooldowns. So yeah, it's completely okay. We just walked off point there, no way. No, we walked off point, man, that's crazy. Yeah, whatever, I mean, it's over at this point. Escanor got a lot of good picks. Really glad we have him in the team, he's really good. Yeah, now we want to take high. Like, all I want to do is like prevent them from diving in for free in our space, right? This is like our position here, and this is their position. So I can't really walk into their position, because then I would be in a 1v5, right? So right now I want to chill, I want to play slow, I want to counter dive the Winston when he engages too early. Those are like the opportunities I want to create. I don't want to let myself get poked out too much. I see that Winston is committing, so I'm counter committing on him. Make sure to force him out. Like, this is what you also can do, right? If you don't force out the monkey, then you jump, so the monkey has to come back. And you just live. Like, this is a soft commit from the enemy Winston. Really, really good. Now we live. Really, really important. I'm dropping here in the backline to poke out their cooldowns, and then I'm just jumping back top, because I know we have the high ground position. We can just play slow right now. We don't need to do a move. We just need to pack our Tracer on card and just wait until they have to engage again. Then I have this position. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna use my bubble that way to cut them off. Then I know, okay, we have to play slow. I can't keep being in. I don't have an Ana. I don't want to feed rail. I don't want to waste packs, so I just gotta be patient. Now I want to counter dive the Winston again. Potentially get a kill on him. I think he was 1 HP. That's why I chased here. But again, like, I have to be careful, right? I don't want to like force too many cooldowns and die here. But I think this fight is winnable. Oh yeah, I know what happens. Yeah, and I think with that we ended. Yeah, I know what happens. Definitely could have been... I took way too much poke looking back at it. Like, I should have just waited and committed and played slow. And I should have told everyone, just don't peek right now. Just chill. Let's get Krug back. Let's wait for him. Then re-engage as 5. Retake top. Help my Ana and Brick walk out top with bubbling them. And then commit on the Sojourn with abilities. And have my Tracer rotate the map. There's a lot of things that could have been differently. But yeah, I took too much poke if you look back at it. So yeah, not the most optimal play. And the sad part is I C9. I just C9, bro. There's no way, man. I felt like I was on it though, but that's like... Oh, that's so unlucky, man. That's really unlucky. I punched him into it as well. Yeah. But with that we ended. I hope it was insightful. Maybe I'll keep doing this series. This is just a test, right? It's an educational series. So I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.